MLB The Show. Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Turning for second is Castellanos. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got it.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
That is good.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Ervin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fisher is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Toronto, the first baseman, number 44.
Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Try to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Set to get his day started, Bo Bichette. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it's been a slow start as they come in with just 1 win from their first 5 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Batting first.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Chopped to third. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. For the second.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Well, today's ball game provides the Blue Jays with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch out.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Biggio makes the play, and the inning is. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, number 10.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Fouled away. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now at the plate, Kevin Biggio. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Low for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Standing in, Kirk Casale, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Casale.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Nicholas Castellanos swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. One there.
Now batting. The left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Phillip Ervin. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. A tag for 1. On to first, and for the second time. Brandon Drury will bat next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Derek Fisher the next to bat.
The left fielder, Derek.
First delivery to him on the way.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled off. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2-2. He pulls this one into right. Number 44 is there, and he'll make the catch to return. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That evens it up 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. And always nice for a Canadian to come home to Canada and get himself a base hit on his home soil. Nice going. Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
And it's fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad to get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
The batter, number 44.
Striding in, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aristides Aquino sent packing for the second out of the inning. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, hero. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the base.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Kurt Casale, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one. A base hit in his first trip. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keep it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
So coming to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Randal Grichuk will be next. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. Hopped up. Casali has a play. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Randal Grichuk.
Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by NEC.
And the pitch.
Hey! Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced.
Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The windup and the 0-1. McGuire is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Jay's answer right back.
The designated hitter. Nick.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready for another shot now, Phillip Ervin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit back up the middle, reined in. To second for one, on to first, a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. None left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Blue Jays have rallied back to tie it at 2.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Nope.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Derek Fisher waits on deck. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Jays up hitter Eugenio Suarez, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Fisher has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
A 1 pitch on its way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. McGuire waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty. Now in the box, Rowdy Tellez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A ball and no strikes. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. Moustakas has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Bichette, a runner at second with 1 away. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rendell Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Bouncer to the left side. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Reese McGuire is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A run for the... Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Galvis is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping up now, Nick Senzel. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Kurt Casale is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Gaviglio playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Billy McKinney. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now back, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the first baseline, fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Standing in, Brandon Drury. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Irvin is going to have room out there as he puts this. Coming to the plate now, Phillip Irvin. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The Jays leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a game is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitch.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position. some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In is Joey Votto now. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the eighth. A two-run blast to straightaway right field as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. No outs, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
No strike.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And the 2-1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he popped him up. Drury in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 27, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home half of inning number 8.
Yeah, and after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Settling in now, Bichette. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Nate Jones comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. In the dirt here, no movement on base. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three-two pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the stretch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Drilled to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with two away, they decide to put the stop sign on. Digging in once again, Reese McGuire. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Out in front of it, strike one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Nope. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And the runner back. The 2-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. We've played 8 full. The Reds are on top, 4-3. Wilmer Font enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Teoscar Hernandez is into the ballgame now, as he'll take over out in left field.
Leading off from Cincinnati, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now, as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Nick Senzel. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard, reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Kurt Casale. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their. In now, Billy McKinney. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And he misses again. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Into the box, Brendan Drury. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 3. And even 1-1 count to Brendan Drury.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Another full count pitch home. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that misses ball 1. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. One and 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Nick Castellanos now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now back.
Digging in and looking for more, Phillip Ervin. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. Jesse Winker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Jesse Winker.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
No balls and 1 strike. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get
a swing and a miss. Jesse Winker remains in the game, batting ninth and manning left field. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A winning run is at first base. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The batter, number 15.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Lourdes Gurriel. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Rendell Pritchard, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-2. Possible winning runs at second with two down, however. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning set to get underway. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, and especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball three. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Into the box, Aristides Aquino. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so... we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hernandez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
To 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Billy McKinney. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in now, Kevin Biggio, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Came inside with the off-speed stuff, and it catches the corner. The 1-1 pitch.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Brendan Drury waits on deck. Grounded to third. He's got it to second for one. On to Votto, and they get the double play. So striding in, Brendan Drury. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. He could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 1-0.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it there, ball four. It's a two-out walk with the runner still at third. Ready now to Oscar Hernandez. A two-out hit would win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Michael Lorenzen will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Ball one.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. Two down. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Justin Miller gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Leading off from Cincinnati.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in two count and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next will be the designated hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline. Drury has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rowdy Tellez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I have to count 0-2.
Back up the middle. And there's 1 away. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 home.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit back up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-1 pitch. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
The right fielder, number 15.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Rendell Grichuk, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Bottom of the inning now. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He clearly is flat out not seeing the ball today. 2 strikeouts already, and that last swing and a pitch out of the zone has me thinking he could be looking at a hat trick.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded by Moustakas. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 20.
So striding forward now, Billy McKinney.
McKinney.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Suarez is under it. 2 gone. Now to the plate, Kevin Biggio. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Anthony Bass is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now that.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The seventh fielder, Nick Senzel.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Into the box now, Brandon Drury. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Senzel backing up on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Number 44.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Robert Stevenson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. 3-1. Down low, it's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So digging in now, Kurt Casale, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left field.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
At the plate now, Joey Votto. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Randall Grichuk. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask, it sounded like, of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this. Deep into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move him into scoring.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. That'll bring up Billy McKinney as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Suarez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Next to the Blue Jays.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the ground is short. Could this be two? There's one. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the one. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that bad.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Behind 0-2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Pulled toward right center field. McKinney giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in now, Aristides Aquino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Two and 2, the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. In the air now, out to left. Winker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Ken Giles will likely be the last to join this ball game as he'll take the ball in the 17th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Galvis behind, 0-2.
Somebody needs to tell his hitter he better get it going, or that bat's going to get blown out of his hands. Those are 2 horrific late swings.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Standing in, Kirk Casale. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And did he hold up in time? A look down. And so coming to the plate, Rendell Gritcher. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.